Hello, my name is Ian Mello, and today I'd like to discuss the very first time I heard the song The Regulator by the band Clutch. I will never forget where I was the very first time I heard Clutch. I was working for Raytheon, and I had my headphones on far too loud to the point where the managers were complaining to me, as they did often, but I have to do everything I can to distract myself from the fact that I am at work. So I had Pandora Radio on. Up until this point, I was a lifelong Nirvana fan. I grew up with Nirvana and all the early 90s bands, and up until that point, I felt like I don't want to say I've heard it all because there's always something else that you can hear, but I was bored. I was bored with my taste of music, with my music library. So when I heard the twang of this guitar and I heard the haunting vocals,
I see that lantern.
and when you're listening to it, the song itself sounds a lot like you're surrounded by smoke. There's fog coming up. There's smoke coming up. It's mysterious. It leaves you wanting more. It leaves you questioning what's going on. There's harsh changes within the pitch, within the vocals. Just everything about that song just changed how I viewed music. It wasn't your typical sex, drugs, and rock and roll theme of music. This was something that came from a very dark place that I was not used to, and it quickly grabbed my attention, and it really caught me off guard. To the point where Clutch is my absolute favorite band. Every time they come around, even if they don't come around and I have to drive very far, I will go see Clutch because since the first time I heard them, they changed my life forever. It's not quite love at first sight, but is it love at first listen, maybe? Possibly. It really is my favorite because it showed me that no matter what idea you have, go with it. It doesn't have to fit the norm. Clutch is very different. It's definitely a rock and roll band, but it's not like any rock and roll band you've ever heard of. They grab from so many different inspirations, and they really do make it their own. So how did it inspire me? Like I said, it really taught me that no matter what idea you have, no matter if it's crazy, no matter if it doesn't make any sense, if it goes against the grain, that is not a problem whatsoever. If you put the hard work in, if you believe in it, there's going to be somebody out there that will relate to it, like me with Clutch. It's not a well-known band at all. Maybe it's more well-known in Florida than it is in New England, I'm not sure. But they're out there, and I'm a lifelong fan because of this one song, The Regulator. And if you haven't heard it, definitely check it out. It's not going to be for everybody, but if you're a music fan, if you're a rock music fan, give it a chance, because you might like it, because it definitely changed my life. Thank you.
Dream with a feather.